Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek, you're watching Kevin the Geek, and welcome to the monthly plans video for November. Of course it's my birthday this month, woo! So yeah, that's quite cool. And I've got a strategically planned video to tie in with that, which I'll come to in a second. First of all, I just want to thank, as always, thank all the new subscribers, all the new Patreon members and everything. I mean, I'm still recording this in October, so the month isn't at a complete end. But at the time of me recording this, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 new Patreon members. So thank you to everyone who has joined the Patreon. Now I have got a special announcement regarding the Patreon for December, but I'm going to announce it now, just so you've got a bit of information regarding it. It's something I've been planning for a few months, actually, pretty much actually since I started the Patreon. Because Christmas, of course, is a very difficult time for a lot of people. Financially, it's not something that they can always... people often don't have lots of extra spare cash lying around, and I appreciate that I will not be at the top of anyone's priority when it comes to Christmas and things. So what I've decided to do, I'm still kind of just working out the logistics of it, but basically what the plan is for anyone who either joins as a Patreon member in December, or anyone whose membership who are current members and that it would renew in the month of December, basically you're going to get a 50% discount. So I'm going to reduce all of the price tiers down by 50%. I'm going to do that basically, in theory, from the 1st of December through to the 31st. So regardless, whatever day your membership would renew, if you are a current Patreon member, then your renewal for the month of December would be a 50% discount. And that's just my way of saying thank you to everyone for all of the support. It's a way of trying to do my bit in trying to make sure that people don't necessarily feel that they have to stop supporting me just because they may not be able to afford it. I mean, if you still can't, even at the 50% thing, then I completely understand, and I wouldn't want that of anyone. But basically it'll mean that the lowest tier level will literally be for £1, which is where you're just literally supporting me. The nerd tier will go down to £2. The boffin tier will go down to £3, and the super geek tier level will go down to £5 for the one singular month. And all being well, then literally 1st of January I'll be able to put it back to its normal level price. I wanted it to be an easier way of doing it, maybe putting like a code or something, so that it will just automatically apply a discount without me having to manually change it or anything. But I've been in contact with people in customer service from Patreon, and unfortunately that's not something they offer yet, but they do like my suggestion, and apparently the person who I spoke to, whether it happens or not, I don't know, but they're going to pass it on to whoever, and maybe it might become a feature, make it easier to do in the future. But as of right here, right now, I have to find a manual way of finagling it. So if that is the plan, I'm fingers crossed it will be fine to be able to do, but who knows until I actually try to do it. So yeah, we'll find out. So basically, the plans for this month. It's going to be a bit of a completionist month in a lot of cases. I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 videos or 5 shows that will kind of finish a series, or in some cases finish completely, which I'll go through in a second. And then I've got obviously a few things that are not going to be finishing a series, but they'll be they'll just be continuing on. Few new things as well, and of course there'll be a movie reaction as well. So, let me quickly run through it. I'll try and be as quick as I can with this one because I appreciate not everyone wants to wait around. So, in terms of the shows that are going to be completing a series, Outnumbered, we will be finishing Series 2. One Foot in the Grave, we will finish Series 1, but I will come back to One Foot in the Grave in just a moment because there's more to come from that. Benidorm, we will finish Series 9, and then Series 10 of that I will do in the new year. I'm not going to do one episode of Series 10 and then wait and come back to it. So yeah, that'll just finish Series 9 this month. Knowing Me, Knowing You with Alan Partridge, final regular episode of that, and then next month is the last official episode, which will be the Christmas episode. Only Fools and Horses will be finishing Series 2, and that is with the episode that is considered one of the greatest. It's the one, if you know Only Fools and Horses, it's the one, I believe, with the chandelier. So, there you go. That's a scene I have seen before, but I have no context for the rest of the episode, so that'll be interesting for me. Ghosts will finish Series 2. Not Going Out will finish Series 3. Dave Gorman's Important Astrology Experiment, that will be it for the show. That will be the very last episode of that. Goodnight Sweetheart will finish Series 2. Fat Friends, we will finish Series 1. And also finishing Series 1, this is the one that I'm tying in with my birthday. It is The Smoking Room. It's Series 1, Episode 8. And that episode is literally called Happy Birthday. So, yeah, I'm tying that one in for my birthday, which will be the 23rd of November. So anyone who wants to send any well wishes, you are more than welcome to. In terms of other stuff, Scottish related, obviously last month, Still Game came to an end. Now, in the new year, Rabsy Nesbitt will be taking its regular Sunday slot, and that'll be happening on a weekly basis. However, again, I didn't want to start a series and not finish it before Christmas, so here's what I'm going to do on Sundays for November. So, Rabsy Nesbitt will be back. However, that will be a live stage show, which was basically, from what I've been told, it follows on from the final episode of Series 1, where they obviously went to the World Cup. And then it kind of, so it basically falls in between Series 1 and 2. So that makes sense to do that this month. I'll be bringing back Chewing the Fat. We'll be starting Series 2 with that. And that is especially good because this is where apparently the show gets really, really better and they get rid of that whole crappy stuff on the sofa thing. So that'll be really good to see. I'll be doing Burniston, which, of course, I've only done the pilot episode before. So this is the first regular episode, Series 1, Episode 1. And also Series 1, Episode 1, I will be doing Scott Squad. So they're the four Scottish things. Some people have really suggested doing, I think it's Two Doors Down, I think it's called. That I was going to put in this month. However, what I did realise when I looked into it, that is actually set at a new year at Hogmanay. So I've decided that will be happening in December. So that's where I will do the first episode of Two Doors Down. The movie this month, it's been out on Patreon for quite a while actually. I think I did it back in August if I remember correctly. But this will be the condensed version of Planes, Trains and Automobiles. And that is a movie. The reason I've put it to November is the fact that it is considered in America a traditional Thanksgiving movie to watch. Thanksgiving, of course, is in November. There you go. That's where I'm doing that. And then there'll be two more episodes, which are going to be Patreon Super Geek requests. One of them comes from Brett, the Balding Brummy, and the other one is from James Bolton. And I'm not going to reveal what they are. I'd like them to be a bit of a surprise. One of them is a drama, which I am 99.99% certain I will not get onto YouTube, so that will be Dailymotion or Google Drive. The other one is a bit of a compilation of a comedy show. That one, considering the link I got for it was on YouTube, I am 95% certain I'll be able to get that onto YouTube. Fingers crossed, all being well. So there, all the stuff that I'll be doing. Sorry, no, I didn't miss off a couple of things, because one, I know that Andy's going to be delighted with. That's Rising Damp is going to be back for an episode this month. I've not forgotten about it. Of course, Dave Gorman's Modern Life is Goodish will be back. That, of course, isn't a series finale, but that will just be back as normal. That'll be on the same day as Dave Gorman's Important Astrology Experiment. Doctor Who reviews, of course, there'll be some Doctor Who reviews this month, finishing with The Snowmen, which is the Christmas episode that airs in between the two halves of Series 7. Final thing to note is for Patreon. So, again, all being well, there'll be 2 Patreon movies this month. They are the ones that people voted for originally on Patreon, then on the community tab on YouTube, and could not be split. It was literally a 50-50 split in terms of the votes on both polls. So Austin Powers and Airplane, both of those will be coming onto Patreon, the full movie reactions, and then at some point in the new year they'll be on YouTube as the condensed versions. Now, the last thing I want to come back to is One Foot in the Grave. Now, I did talk about that right at the start, and basically this is what I've decided to do with One Foot in the Grave. So like I said, I'm finishing Series 1, so that means there'll be 2 episodes of One Foot in the Grave this month. But I will also be doing, on Patreon, the entire second series of One Foot in the Grave. So that's 6 episodes if I remember correctly, and the reason I'm doing that is because I don't have the time, realistically, to get them all out for YouTube by the end of the month. It'll be a push. So I'll be putting them onto Patreon. So that means I've seen them before I do the Christmas episode that I'll be doing next month, and then in the new year on YouTube, the 6 episodes will be coming back onto YouTube at some point. I might do them all in one day. It might be something that I do, weekly or daily or whatever. I'm yet to decide what I'll do, but that's how I wanted to do that. So that means there'll be, in total, 8 episodes of One Foot in the Grave this month in one way, shape or form. So yeah, there you go. Those are the plans for November. I always try and listen to you, and I appreciate there's not that many things I could do that would be really new. But like I've said before, I'm trying to get things completed. And yeah, 12 different series. We'll be finishing the series this month. So yeah, I'm working my way through, obviously in the build up to December. So there you go, that's what will be happening there. And yeah, I'm just really excited to start getting building towards December and the Christmas month, because I love Christmas. But it won't feel Christmassy until after my birthday, and the first time I see the Coca-Cola Christmas truck advert after my birthday. So first time anyone sees that after the 23rd of November, let me know, because then I can feel it's very Christmassy. There you go. That is my plans for November. I appreciate if you with me. I appreciate if you stuck with me to this point through my random waffling. The responding to your comments video. It is extremely unlikely that I'll be able to get it recorded and edited ready for this Sunday, because that's obviously only in 2 days' time. So likelihood, the responding to your comments video for October will most likely be 9th or 10th of November, possibly the 3rd, but like I said, that's really stretching me thin to try and get that recorded, edited and everything in time. So we'll see how we go with that. But thank you very much for watching. For now, my name's Kevin. I am a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.